Only do what feels good for yourselves. All right, guys. So, and obviously, as usual, unmute yourselves or pop a little chat in or whatever you want to do. All right. Okay. So when you're ready, um, just lifting the heart, dropping the shoulders, and imagine I'm drawing you up by the breastbone. Shoulders are soft, neck is long. Allow the eyes to close and breathe. So you've made it. We all have a lot going on, and we all chose to be here tonight. So we're going to really make the most of this time to move our bodies, to quieten our mind, to shift our energy, particularly those of you whose energy might not be feeling great today. We're going to really kind of try and stir things up from the inside out and promote really good healing and strength and flexibility in our bodies. So lift the heart, drop the shoulders, neck is long, allow the eyes to close. And just finding a little bit of stillness here. Deep full in breaths and long, slow exhales. And just tuning into how you're feeling. Just letting go of whatever type of day you've had or whatever's going on later. And really taking this just for you. So noticing your breath. Taking awareness to how your body is feeling. Looking for any tightness or tension. And really trying to grow nice and long through the spine with the shoulders soft, the tummy muscles drawing in. Slow, deep in breaths and deep, full exhales. To really give us a nice foundation for our class tonight, we're going to breathe in that square shape where it's in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. And really use that, 3 to 5 minutes of breathing we're going to do to really kind of ground yourself and let yourself come out of the head and be in your body, be with your breath. And nothing else matters for this time. So with the chest lifting and the shoulders soft, drawing the tummy muscles in and growing taller through the spine. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Last 3. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Just bring stillness into your body. Returning to your regular breath with no counting, but just longer and slower. And if you can make a little pause at the end of the in-breath and a pause at the end of the exhale, even better. At your next little pause, just really calling to mind your intention for your class. Find that intention in the space between your breath. And just keeping that intention with you tonight through your practice. And even as we lift the heart rate and shift the energy, which I hope we do tonight, come back to that really steady, slow breath. So growing a little taller, we're going to drop our right ear towards the right shoulder. Fully letting the weight of that head be heavy. And come towards the ear, lengthening out the neck. Gently we come to center and we drop opposite ear to the opposite shoulder. So ear to shoulder, stretch the neck. And slowly come to center. Now lift the chin, eyes up, look right up towards the ceiling, lift that chin really high. And take it to center, and chin comes right down onto your chest. So allow the spine to round as your chin comes down. And come to center. Again, we're going to lift the chin up. We're going to arch the lower back, exaggerate it, lift the chin, lift the chest. And then the chin comes down, almost collapsing in and rounding. And once more this. Lift the chin, lift the chest, looking high. Rounding in. And slowly come to center. Eyes open, arms face each other. We take right over left. And when you're ready, inhale, reaching high up into your fingers. And slowly we draw the arms down. Inhale, reaching really high into those fingertips. And slowly the arms come down. And once more, lengthen and stretch up really high. And slowly we come down. We uncross the arms straight into the opposite side. Inhale, reaching high into the fingers. And exhale, let those arms come down. Inhale, get that lovely lift through the body. And slowly and gently release. And your last one, reaching up really high. And release. Uncross the arms, hands on your knees. Roll the shoulders. So getting movement into the spine. And then we're going to swoop the body around in circles. So just really trying to going as far forward as you can, as far back as you can. And opposite direction. So big circles. And then we come right back to center. Hands a little wider than the hips. Right arm comes up, side bend here. Get that space between your rib and your hip. And we're going to breathe in deeply. And exhale. Now keep those chins up, guys. So really breathe, but keep the lift through the chin. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling fully. And your last one, long in-breath. And exhale fully. Slowly we come all the way up. Let the arm float down. Opposite side. Get the lift first. The lift is really important to get that space. And then we side bend here. So chin is away. Inhaling. And exhaling. Two more. Real big in-breath. And exhaling fully. And your last one will be long inhale. Exhale fully. Slowly we come all the way up. Arms come down, roll out those lovely shoulders. Okay, left hand to the base of the spine, right hand to the left knee. So before you twist, don't go on automatic pilot here. Really lift the heart and then gently twist. Look right back behind you. Use your eyes to see a new point behind you as you twist and twist and twist. And gently come to center. Same thing opposite side. First thing we do is the hand comes behind and we lift up. Then the hand comes to the opposite knee and we twist while keeping that lift through the spine. Just looking behind you and twist and twist and twist. And slowly and gently come to center. Extend the arms out in front of you with the thumbs pointing up. If you are carrying shoulder tension, just go gentle with these ones. Inhale, reach back as though your thumbs are pointing the wall behind, towards the wall behind you. And as you exhale, rotate the palms, let the upper body come forward and palms right up towards the ceiling. Inhale, stretch and reach. Let the ribs pop, let the thumbs point back. And exhale, rotate, hinge forward, press fingers to the ceiling. 4 more. Inhale, lift the heart, point the thumbs back, lift and stretch and lift. And exhale, rotate and press. And once more, inhale, big reach, big lift. And exhale, rotate and press, lift those hands high. Then lift slightly out of it, interlace the fingers here, squeeze the shoulders. I'm going to twist towards the right, looking to the left. So twist the hands right, look left, come to center, twist opposite side. So your hands are pulling you one side, your gaze is the opposite, and come center. Slight hinge forward there, guys, and just twist. And center, and opposite side, twist. And center. Inhale here. Exhale, keep squeezing the hands. Pinch the air between the shoulders and fold forward. Let the head come right down. Lift the hands away from the bum more than you think you can. Squeeze those shoulders more and more and more. And then we slowly roll all the way up and release. So those of you with shoulder tightness, that should feel really nice. Just move the shoulders and roll it out. So when you're ready from here, just lengthen 2 legs out in front of you. Toes point back towards you. Inhale to get that lovely long body, and as you exhale, you come forward. You're not warmed up, so don't worry about it. You're just going as far forward as you can. That may mean it's your knees, your calves, your ankles. You can take the toes, soften the shoulders, and just breathe deeply here. Inhaling and exhaling. 2 more, breathing in deeply and exhaling. And once more, inhaling and exhale. Slowly come all the way up. Let's open our knees. So our knees are like the outside edges of your mat. Take your left heel, take the heel in towards the bum, opposite leg is out. Inhale, reach up, twist over the straight leg. Now you're going for the outside side of the foot. The 2 hands are going to reach towards the outside of the foot. So no holding on the inside, go for the outside. And that might mean you get your knee, your calf, your ankle, or you maybe have stretched right down to the foot. Holding both hands on the outside. And then we use a little bit of arm strength here to pull a little further forward and let the head come down. So that should give us a nice side body stretch and length through the spine. Whatever part of this you're in, make sure the foot is flexed. Invite that head to soften down, and we breathe. Inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. Inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. And once more, inhaling and exhale fully, and slowly roll all the way up. Lengthen out the left leg. Take your right heel in. So again, we're going to the outside side of the leg. Inhale, reach up, twist over the straight leg. Look towards the baby toe side of your foot and lean. So that might mean you hold your knee, you might be the ankle, calf, wherever you can get, or some of you might be to reach down with both hands, hold the outside edge of the foot, the baby toe side of the foot. Then we soften the shoulders. And if all that is working well, the head comes down. Now don't be alarmed if the 2 sides of your body feel totally different. The foot is flexing, the head is coming down, and we're breathing deeply here. So inhaling and exhaling. Long in-breath. Deep full exhale. And once more inhaling. Exhale fully. And slowly come all the way up. Brilliant. So last one we're going to do is just soles of both feet together. We're going to hold on to our knees. So if your knees are sky high and you've got tight hips, just allow the feet to come more forward. That's fine. And those of you a little bit more range of motion, get the bum in close to the heels, starting with just little butterfly knees here. So nice and gentle with the knees. And then we use our elbows to just press on the knees. So you don't need to jam them towards the floor. You're just pressing on the knees. So you get a stretch right through the groin and the hips, and then we let the head be very heavy. So really use the head here to traction and lengthen the spine. A little bit of pressure, elbows against the knees here. Head is heavy, hanging down. Deep full in breaths, long slow exhales. And slowly coming all the way up. Now use your left elbow, or your right elbow, sorry. Right elbow press into the right knee, and let the left butt come fully off the floor. So your knee is pressing down the right, you're taking the weight into that right seat bone. And then we come to center. And then the left elbow presses that knee down, lifting up that butt cheek on the opposite side. And slowly to center. Once more to each side. A little bit of pressure. Elbow on the knee. Get a little bit of lift off underneath the opposite butt cheek. And center. And last time, last side. A little bit of pressure. And back to center. Brilliant. Okay, so you have the option of repeating that, particularly if your hips are a bit tight, but try it with me and see how it goes. We're going to have both feet out in front of you, arms reaching out in front of you. I'm just going to drop the knees to one side and then come to center and drop the knees the opposite side. Let the knees come fully down, but keep the arms out and come to center. So dropping both knees over, arms stay out. Now try not to travel with this, and come to center. And we just drop other knees. So my two knees are coming right the way down towards the mat, and I use my tummy muscle and my hips to come to center. Again, rocking down and center, and coming all the way down. Both knees touch the floor and center. Once more to each side. Let both knees hit the floor and center, and last time all the way over and center. Brilliant. So from here, just take those 10 fingers behind you. Both feet are flat on the floor. Squeeze the shoulders, press into your feet. Inhale, lift those hips up. Squeeze your butt, hips lift up, belly button the highest part of the body. Let those lovely heads hang back. Squeeze the shoulders, press into your hands, lift the hips up really high. And slowly we take it all the way back down. Brilliant. Now slide the left leg out. Cross your right ankle over that left thigh. So if you aim for your ankle bone to kind of hit the mid-thigh area, 10 fingers point towards your bum. Slide that left leg all the way back in. Okay, now what's happening in the knees here? They're going to collapse into your belly, open them away from you. Yeah, are we all good? That's it, Peter. Yeah, and then the knee comes towards me. Brilliant. And then press the hands into the mat, squeeze the shoulders, lift those hips up. So get the hips up. Again, you want that belly button up. That's it. So highest belly button in the room. Butts are way off the floor, holding up here, holding. And slowly come down. Okay, now slide and lengthen the left leg out. You're going to keep that right heel where it is. If your foot wants to slip, I would hold it with the left hand. But then you're going to reach up really high and stretch straight out over the front leg. Brilliant. So let the head hang down. Shoulders are soft. Going to where your body can. Melting and surrendering and flexing forward. Deep full in breaths. Long slow exhales. Breathing. And then slowly come all the way up. Gently lengthen and uncross that leg. So there should be no pinching in the knees, just a real release through the hips. Two legs out in front of you, feet pointing back towards you. Inhale, reach really high. Exhale, go forward, soften the shoulders, let the head come down. And 3 deep breaths here. So inhale deeply and exhale fully. 2 more, inhaling and exhaling. And once more, breathing in and exhale fully, and roll the body all the way back up, head aloft, come up. So when you're ready, we're going to take our left leg, think about where your ankle bone is, aim to hit your ankle bone into the middle of that right thigh. Keep that foot flexed, nice and strong. Sitting tall here. If your foot doesn't need to be held, that's fine, but if it slips, hold the foot in and sit tall to begin. And then take the 10 fingers behind you, fingers pointing away from your bum. Slowly we slide that right heel in. And just take a moment sitting in this position. Now have a look at that left knee. It's going to come into your belly, whereas I want you to consciously press it and open it away from you. So use your really strong hip joint to open the knee as far away from you as you can. You keep your butt down for the first part, just opening the hip. The foot is flexed, strong legs. And then we rotate your hands, turn your 10 fingers towards your bum, squeeze the shoulders, press into the feet, lift those bellies high, head hangs back, squeeze the shoulders and breathe. Slow, deep in breath and exhale fully. Inhaling and exhaling. And once more, breathing in and exhale, slowly come down. Take your time, lengthen out the right foot, keep it nice and straight. Now, if that left foot starts to slip, you can hold it with your hand. Otherwise, we reach up into the fingers and we go forward. No need to balance, just go to where you can. Drop the shoulders, let the head come down. 3 deep breaths here. So inhaling deeply and exhale fully. Inhaling deeply, exhaling fully. And once more, long in-breath and deep, full exhale. Slowly come all the way up. Uncross the ankle. 2 legs are straight out. Inhale, reach high into the fingers. Exhale, folding forward. This should feel so much easier than what you've just done. 2 arms stretching, 2 feet flexing, soften the shoulders. Be not touching the toes, go as low as your body can tonight. Surrender, melting forward, head comes down, feet are flexed. 3 deep breaths here, inhaling and exhaling. 2 more, inhale deeply and exhale fully. And once more, inhaling, exhaling, and slowly come all the way up. Brilliant. So any lower back or lower belly injuries, bend the knees for the next couple. Otherwise, 2 legs out, palms face each other, shoulders are soft, draw the tummy in, roll back a little bit and hold. So if you know you have any lower back or lower belly injuries, feel free to bend the knees. Maybe going a little lower and holding. Option to stay there or go a little lower and hold. Get to a point where it's challenging your stability. Shoulders are relaxing, chin is lifting away from the chest, holding here. Turn your palms to face the ceiling. Inhale, tap your shoulders and exhale, straighten out. Inhaling shoulders and exhale, straighten. For 8 and straighten. And 7, straighten. 6 and 5. Now draw those bellies in tight. 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Palms face the ceiling. Now you're splashing as though you're splashing up water for 10, 9, 8. Tummy side 7, 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now scissor the arms. 10, 9, 8. Draw those bellies in. 7, 6. Brilliant. 5. You've got this, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. And roll to the floor. Floor, floor, floor. Yeah. Brilliant. So rolling to the floor, letting the feet fall out to the side, and breathe deep, full breaths. So palms face up, feet fall out, shoulders are soft. Slow, deep in breaths and deep, full exhales. Straight away, we're going to draw our right knee into our chest. 10 fingers just below that right knee, take to the side, and you're working the right knee all the way in towards the armpit. Go for a little bit of tightness here to really work the knee towards the armpit. Get that pinching feeling into the body and breathe. Deep, full in breaths, long, slow exhales. Using the arm strength, knee is coming right into the armpit. Slow, deep inhales, deep, full exhales. And then you're going to take your right peace fingers, so your index and middle finger hooks onto your right big toe. Left hand comes to your left hip bone, and slowly uncurl and lengthen that leg. So if you're tight and you have a big bended knee, that's okay. So long as little by little you start driving the heel towards the ceiling and point the toes towards the face. Those of you a little bit more flexible, really work the heel, point the toes, lengthen. Deep full in breaths, long slow exhales. Enjoy that lovely stretching and lengthening sensation. As you kick the heel away, you point the toes towards you, soften the shoulders, and we breathe. Deep full in breaths, long slow exhales. And then as you try to lengthen that leg a little bit more, draw the swimming muscles in. Let's curl head, chest, and shoulders up. Any neck issues, hold the head. And you're going to imagine you're kissing your knee to your nose. And then slowly coming right back down. Bend that right knee. Left hand comes to the outside of that right knee. And we're just going to roll all the way over to the left. So let the foot and the knee come heavy in contact with the floor to the left. Left hand is resting on that right thigh. Option one, you stay like this. That's perfect. And if you feel good, twist your gaze, extend the arm, and look right back over the right shoulder. So your knee is going one direction, your fingers are extending the other, and the attention that I want you to have is on your spine. So think about the vertebrae and imagine you're putting a little bit of space between each vertebrae as you uncurl, relax, and release lower, middle, and upper back. Your gaze is twisting, your eyes are looking out over those fingers, twisting and lengthening and twisting, and breathing. Deep full in breaths, long slow exhales, inhaling peace, exhaling releasing, tummy rising, tummy softening. And then slowly and gently release your grip on your hand, roll right back to center. Then your right hand is going to take the outside edge of that right foot, your left hand is back on your left hip, and you're going for half a happy baby. So right knee coming into the armpit, foot is flexed towards the ceiling, and you're using those lovely strong arms to draw you in, coming in, and slowly and gently release. Lengthen out the leg, let both feet fall out, let both palms face up. And just take a few moments here. Slow, deep in breaths and deep full exhales. So really feeling your chest and tummy rise and soften. Inhaling peace, exhaling releasing. Just breathing peace, ease, and stillness into your body. So let's go for the same thing to the left side. So when you're ready, bend your left knee all the way in, 10 fingers just below the left knee. Take it to the side and work the left knee into the armpit. So 10 fingers are drawing that knee all the way in, get a pinching feeling in the hip. So don't be afraid of that pinching feeling. We want the pinching feeling. That's what's really working on the blood flow in and around that hip joint. That's the healing and the magic takes place. So use the arm strength, and with each exhale, see if there's a little bit of extra room there. We can go a little bit deeper, a little bit longer, a little bit slower. Draw the knee in more and more and more. And then when you're ready, peace fingers, so index and middle finger hooks down onto that left big toe, right hand onto your right hip, and just gently uncurl. And see where you are. Different sides of the body feel different. Little by little, we work to stretch and lengthen as much as you can, keeping that head down, keeping the shoulders soft, and just pressing heel towards the ceiling, toes towards the face. Slow, deep inhales and deep, full exhales. Flexing the foot, toes towards the face, heel towards the ceiling. Breathing deep and breathing full. And then gently bending that left knee. When you're ready, right hand comes to the outside of that left knee. And we're going to just roll over towards the right. letting the knee and the foot melt into the mat. Option to stay here. If it feels okay for you, extend the left arm out to the left. And if that's working well, you twist your gaze and look back to the left fingertips. My right hand is keeping that left knee on the floor. My left arm is reaching out behind me. My gaze is twisting, and I'm really focusing on the space between the vertebrae of my spine. Uncurling, detangling lower, middle, and upper back, using your eyes to see behind you. And breathing deep, full in breaths, long, slow exhales. Inhaling peace, exhaling, releasing. Inhaling peace, and exhaling, releasing. And then slowly draw the arm all the way back. Roll the knee right back to center. Straight away, left hand holds the outside of that left foot, taking it into happy baby. Right hand pressing down on that right thigh. Both shoulders in contact with the mat. Breathing deep and breathing full here. Stick with it. Slow, deep in breaths. Deep, full exhales. And then slowly and gently release your leg. From here, both knees come into the chest. Head lifts up. Reaching around. Taking hold of both elbows. Head goes back to the floor. So you're working here on your arm strength, drawing your knees into your chest, using your lower back strength to drop your lower back to the floor. Arms drawing you in, lower back releasing, getting both hip joints, a little bit of pinching. Use the arm strength, drop the lower back, and then head lifts up, reaching, taking hold of the feet to the ceiling, knees coming into the armpits, dropping the tailbone and the lower back towards the floor. Full happy baby, deep full in breaths, long slow exhales. And gently releasing both feet to the floor with the knees bent, feet nice and flat. So when you're ready, 10 fingers in behind the head. You're going to float both feet up and you're going to take your toes and heels touching, knees open out to the side like a lovely little diamond, big toes touch, feet touching, baby toes touching, head resting in the hand. So any lower belly injuries, focus on those upper tummy muscles. When you're ready, you're going to nod your chin, you're going to curl up and take your elbows through the knees and gently release. Inhaling up and exhale, release. Inhale as you roll up and exhale as you release. Inhale up and exhale, release. Giving me 8 and release. For 7, release. Curling up 6, release. And 5, release. Last 4, release. 3, release. Last 2, release. Last 1, release. Keep the feet there. Okay, my lower belly and lower back injuries, repeat that. I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. So you're going to have your head up. Your head and upper body isn't moving, but you're going to lift your lower bottom up and down. So it's a lower belly crunch. Whereas if you have an injury, the lower belly or lower back, you're doing the first one we just did. So when you're ready, everybody's going to curl up. Now, those of you who are free from injury, your upper body doesn't move. And when you're ready, this time as you exhale, exhale. It's almost like your knees are coming towards your elbows. Your lower butt lifts off the back. You're squeezing your lower belly. Sorry, your bum lifts off the floor. You're squeezing your lower belly. And you're taking knees into armpits. So a little rocking sensation. Get that little bit of lift off. Giving me 10, 9. Use your exhale to help you here. 8 and 7. For 6. Lifting the butt each time. 5. Keep that curl up. 4 and 3. Lower belly. 2 and 1. Keep the feet where they are. Head goes down. So you're going to start feeling this in the feet. Not the feet, the hip flexors. The last one we're going to do is we're going to curl up, take knees to elbows, and then we're going to curl down, head down, and toes down. So it's a full crunch. Again, lower belly, lower back. Keep going, third side of the first exercise. The full exercise, again, I'll just give one quick demo here. So you curl up, knees to elbows, and then when you release, the feet come down, tap the floor, and the head comes down. So you're curling up, knees to elbows, and back down. Your butt must lift in that full variation. So let's start. with the feet, knees out to the side, feet touching, hands behind the head. When you're ready, exhale, curl up. Knees to elbows, little butt lift, toes down, head down. Curl up, tap knees and elbows, butt lift, and head down, toes down. Curling all the way up, get the butt lift, and release. Curl up and squeeze, and fully release. So 8 like this. Curl up, release down, for 7, and release. For 6, get the lift off each time, and 5. Strong and control, guys, no bouncing around. For 4, last 3, last 2, use those tummy muscles. Last 1, okay, straight away, legs up in the air. Lower belly issues, bend the knees, otherwise you're curling up. Take hold of the left leg, drop the right straight into scissors. No bent knees unless you're injured. So scissor, 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 scissor. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees bent. Woo! Curl in. And straight away, let's rock up onto our hands and knees. Amazing. How are the tummies? We good? All right. Okay. Fantastic. Take it onto your hands and knees. I'm going to start. We just swing those bums a little bit, get a bit of blood flow back around the hips. And then pressing into your hands, draw the belly in. Let's arch and round up really high, arching the spine, rounding really high. And as you exhale, bum sticks out, eyes look up towards the sky. Again, drawing in, press into the hands, arching and rounding high. And slowly and gently releasing. And last time, drawing all the way in. And slowly and gently releasing. Fantastic. So the hands flat on the floor, you tuck your toes under, send the shoulders down, draw the belly in. And when you're ready, we lift up into our first downward dog. So think about sending the butt back, up in the air, uncurl the legs, press the floor away and gaze at the knees. Inhale, float up on the tippy toes. And exhale, drive the heels down. Inhaling high up on those tippy toes, working the arch of the feet. And as you exhale, drive those heels down. And once more, high up, working the arch of the feet. Gently release. Now bend the right leg, drop your left heel into the mat. And switch. And switch. And switch. So bend both knees. And then we straighten the legs. As you bend both knees, send your chest through your legs. So bend and really send the chest and tummy through the thighs. And straighten. And last time, big exaggerated bend. And straighten. Hands nice and strong, right leg, lift it up, go for the splits here. Press the floor away, lengthen it high. Lifting it up, 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 up. And then gently release. Opposite leg, we stretch it back, we lift it high. Go for the splits. And release. Now bending the knees, look between the hands. In 1 step or 10, we take the right foot all the way up in between the hands. So right baby toe beside the right fingers. Couple of gentle bounces here. Sink down nice and low, and when you're ready, we inhale, reach up high. So reaching up really high, focusing forward. Squeeze your back leg, sink into the front leg. Reaching and lifting really high. And then hands come down. We're going to that 3-legged dog. All the way to the 3-legged dog. Brilliant. Look between the hands. Again, we think same leg. Take it forward. Swoop up. Lifting up, lengthening up, stretching high. Drop the back knee down. Left hand comes to the outside of that right thigh. Join in prayer. Back elbow points away from you. And either stay here or lift that back leg. Holding and breathing, breathing and freezing. Holding, breathing, freezing, freezing, breathing, holding. And gently release. Untuck the ankle, untuck the hands, and we're going to lift back into the three-legged dog. Up, up, up. Same side. Sit on the right side. Swoop the leg forward. Couple of bounces. Inhale, reach up. And then from here, interlace the fingers behind you. Squeeze the shoulders, lift the hands away. And you're going to fold inside the right knee. So fold down inside the right knee. Let the hands, let the hands come up and overhead. Squeeze the shoulders. That's it. Lifting the hands away from the bum. Brilliant. It is a wobbly one. I've wobbled out of it twice already myself. So really lift the hands away from the bum here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then place the back knee down. Lifting up, hands reach towards the bum. Keep squeezing those shoulders. Inhale, reach the sky. Lifting high, lift the heart. And then coming forward. Left hand to the mat. Right hand swoops around. And you're going to try and find that foot and take hold of the foot. Okay, so those of you who really feel this, it is a quad stretch, so Grace or anyone else, the front of your thigh is working here. That might be your max, or you might be able to bend the elbow towards the ceiling. Holding here. Breathing. That's it. And gently release. Okay, hands either side of that front foot. Three-legged dog on this side again. Let's swing back, lift up, get that split all the way. And then gently release. Dropping down onto your knees. Drop the bums back, head comes down. And just breathe. So creep those fingers forward. Send your bum back. Breathe. The heart rate, the breath, the body temperature, all that energy should be shifting up now. Slow, deep breath. So we're going to repeat that to the opposite side. Again, you always have one side that's a little bit freer than the other, so I hope you're about to do your good side. Come onto your hands and knees again. Toes are tucked. Lift into downward dog. So soften the shoulders. Just breathing here. Deep full in breaths, long slow exhales. When you're ready, left leg up into that three-legged dog this time. Lifting high, squeeze the butt, point the toes, lengthen and lift all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Now look between the hands, bend the knee, and as many steps as you need, we're going to land that left foot all the way up in between the hands. When we get here, we do a few gentle bounces. And then when you're ready, you inhale and reach up really high. So reaching high, gazes forward, sink down, stretch and lengthen and reach. Reach a little higher, stretch the back leg back and breathe. Deep full in breath, long, slow exhales. And then slowly, hands come either side of the front foot and we step back, three-legged dog. Bend the knees, look between the hands, step forward again. Drop the back knee down this time. You're going to place your right elbow to the outside of that left thigh. Join the hands in prayer. Option 1, you stay here. Option 2, you lift that back leg. So twist it out, rinse it out, sink a little lower, twist a little deeper, and breathe. Deep full in breaths, long, slow exhales, twisting low, breathing deep, and then back knee comes down, hands either side of the front foot. Again, we swoop right up into that three-legged dog, press the floor away, lengthening high, lift up, lift up, lift up, and we bend the knee, we step it forward again, swooping it up, a couple of gentle bounces here, Engage that back leg, tight tummy muscles. Inhale, reach up. So sink low, reaching high. Sink a little lower, reach a little higher. And this time we bring our hands behind us. We interlace the fingers, squeeze those shoulders, and then we hinge inside that front leg. If you're wobbly, take the back knee down. If it feels okay, you straighten the back leg back. Keep lifting the hands away from the bum and visualizing that you're squeezing out any tightness or tension from the shoulders. Let the head go, lift the hands, and then back knee comes down for everyone. We roll all the way up, hands reach past your bum, squeeze the shoulders, heart bursting forward, and gently release. Right hand comes to the floor, left hand swoops back, look back, begin to bend the right heel in. If you can take the foot, you take the foot, elbow bending towards the ceiling, square hips and shoulders to the front of the mat. And everybody should be feeling that thigh stretching. If it's too intense, you can release it and just hold maybe your tracksuit bottoms. If it feels good, you want to intensify the stretch, elbow bends towards the ceiling. And then to really intensify, shoulders and hips square towards the front of the mat. Deep full in breaths, long slow exhales, and gently release. Hands come flat to the floor, three-legged dog again on this side. So let's lift up, swoop up, reaching high, press the floor away, lengthen, 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 and gently release. Bend the knees, step, walk, or jump, your feet to your hands, and then inhale, swooping high, reach through the sky, and hands to prayer in front of the heart. So just close your eyes, tuning into the changing sensations in your body, feeling your heart rate, feeling your breath, being aware of your body temperature, and remembering that intention and motivation at class, and just seeing, have we managed to shift any energy around your body? Can you feel what you're changing inside? And then inhale, stretch and reach and lengthen, extending through the ceiling, reaching really high. Exhale, hinge forward, fold forward, nose the knees, keep the legs straight. Inhale, lift the heart, look forward. Nice big bend the knees and step back into plank. So hold in plank, draw those tummy muscles in, and we're holding here for 10, belly's tight, 9, hold 8, 7, draw the tummy side for 6, holding 5, 4, for 3, 2, 1. Knees to the floor. Slowly we lower chest and tummy coming all the way down. And then the fingers under the shoulders, toes press into the mat. Inhale, we lift up, press the hands fully, looking high, reaching high, holding it here. And then with the breath, on your inhale, bend the heels into your bum, keep looking to the ceiling, and exhale, lengthen those legs out. Inhale, take the heels into the bum, eyes look up, and exhale, stay in the upright position, eyes are up. Inhale, squeeze the hamstrings, take those heels in, relax the shoulders, Peter, and yes, good, good, good. One more, drawing in, and out, and then slowly come all the way down. Okay, stack the hands on top of each other. Let the head rest down on the hands. Draw your belly in, contract from the hips right down to the heels, straight legs, strong butts, and let's lift both legs off the mat. So lifting both legs off the mat, keep the head down, legs contracted, lifting high, lift a little more, squeeze your butt, lift and lift and lift. Try and lift the thighs with straight legs, gently release down. When you're ready, take the hands back behind you, interlace the fingers, head is on the mat. Drop the shoulders away from you, squeeze the shoulders, 10 fingers interlace, press your toes into the mat, and inhale, lift that chest up. So chest lifting. Each in-breath, we lift a little higher. We peel another rib off, we squeeze the butt, we lift up, lift up, lift up, and then we slowly and gently release. And the last one we're going to do is your fingers are reaching down, palms in towards your thighs. On the next in-breath, we're going to lift everything off. So soften the shoulders down the body, contract it down to the fingers, all the way to the toes, and everything lifts off. So squeeze your butt, peel your chest off, lift the arms off, everything lifts. So squeeze and lift and lengthen and lift and squeeze, holding and breathing, breathing and freezing, and soften down. Take your fingers under your shoulders. Going to push back into a child's pose. So hands under the shoulders, press yourself back, up, and then stretch, bum right back, so heels let the head come down. So the fingers are working forward, bum is right back on the heels, and we're breathing here. Slow deep in breaths, deep full exhales. Hands come back beside the knees. Take your time, articulate each vertebrae, round the spine all the way up. Standing up tall on your knees here. So we're going to try and open up our hearts and really shift that energy before we finish our class tonight. Two versions of this. Most of you have done this before. It's like our camel pose, but you pick your option. So we're going to start the 10 fingers behind us, like as if you're slipping your fingers into your pockets. So fingers pointing down, elbows back behind us. You're lovely and warm now. This should feel nice for you. I'll show you the options first. Option one, this is a perfectly good option one, just looking at the ceiling. Option two, we press the hips a little bit more forward, we roll a little back. Option three, we go deeper into it. And option four, we reach down to find the feet and we press the hips forward. Whatever option you're in, you can make really slowly and gently, and then we curl down into a child's pose. Okay, so we're just opening out the front side of our body slowly and gently. So those 10 fingers are pointing down towards your butt. Avoid that rounding. So I want to see open heart. So open the heart, squeeze shoulders back behind you. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, let the head hang back. And that is option one. You can stay there. If it feels good, strong hands press into your lower back and start to lean back a little bit. Option two, we stay there. If you're like, this feels great, option three, go a little deeper. And if you're comfortable, reach down, find one foot, find the opposite foot, take hold of the heels, and press your hips forward. Soften out that neck, just press the hips more and more and more. Now squeeze your butt, press your thighs forward, holding here. Slowly return one hand and the other. Take your time, head is last to come up. Once you come up, you come straight down into a child's pose. Let the hands go back towards the heels this time, with the head come down, and just breathe. So slow, deep in breaths, deep full exhales. Let that energy go to where your body needs the most, and just breathe. And then hands either side of the knees, press into your hands, roll the body up slowly and softly and gently. So very normal to feel a bit dizzy, sick or nauseous after that, particularly if you haven't done that kind of back bend before or in a while. Let's take it onto the hands and knees, set the shoulders down, draw the belly in, and tuck up into downward dog. Inhaling tippy toes. Exhale, we drive the heels down. Inhale, tippy toes. And we drop the heels. And once more, high on the tippy toes. And drop the heels. And we're going to come through to sitting. So you can either hop or step or jump through. The easiest way is probably just taking your right knee to your right wrist with your shin on the mat and the left to the left. Your ankles are crossed underneath your butt and you slowly roll both legs out. Probably the gentlest on the joints. Then from here, inhale, reach up. And as though you're closing your practice tonight, with flexed feet, just fold forward. Find the feet, soften the shoulders, and let those lovely heads hang down. So inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. Inhaling, relax those shoulders, Jan. And exhale, good. And once more, lovely long in-breath and deep full exhale. Slowly allow the body to come all the way up. Head last, come up. Extend the arms out in front of you, soften those shoulders, drawing tummy muscles in. And slowly, as you can, you're going to roll your body right back towards the mat. Using the tummy muscles to slow things down little by little, placing each vertebrae gently onto the floor. The slower you go, the better. And then if you want to take a moment here to get socks, hoodies, blankies, whatever works for you, invite peace and ease and stillness into your body. So you don't have to be lying on your back. You can lie on your side. You can throw your legs up the wall. You can rest over a ball, hop onto your couch, whatever it is that works for you. I hope you feel that energy has just moved and shifted, and hopefully it'll set you up for a really good night's sleep and feeling a little bit more energized tomorrow. That's the vibe I was going for. So let everything soften and be still, and let everything relax and release. Deep full in breaths, long, slow exhales. Softening your feet. Letting go of your ankles. Feeling your knees relax. Thighs and hips and pelvis just melt, soften and surrender away. Just inviting a little bit of heaviness into your body. Letting go of your lower back, middle and upper back. Softening your shoulders, the tips of your fingers. Letting go of your neck, your jaw and cheeks. Letting go of the eyes, eyebrows, forehead and scalp. Feeling your chest and tummy rise, and letting your chest and tummy soften. Just really feeling your body on the floor, your breath moving through your body. Maybe an awareness of how you feel energetically after class. So really taking as much time as you can here. Let this yoga work its magic. Slow, deep in breaths, deep full exhales. Just celebrate your amazing, awesome, wonderful, strong bodies by gifting them with rest, relaxation, and stillness. Thank you all for being so lovely and fabulous. Thank you for coming to class with me. I'm going to leave you here. Lots and lots of love. Thank you so much. See you Thursday.